BCSN announced the top 20 male and top 20 female athletes of the BCSN era this past Sunday. The special presentation is available on demand by downloading the BCSN Plus app. Now, for the next 40 weeks, it's 40 weeks and 40 athletes. Each week on Sports Nightly, presented by First Solar. First up, Achter. She played multiple sports at Clay High School and then basketball at Bowling Green State University, briefly played overseas, and has now coached at several colleges, including Detroit Mercy. She's the head coach there, and that's where Justin Feldkamp met her earlier this season.
For what Clay did for you in setting a foundation, how did it help propel you to where you are now?
I just think there are so many things that you learn as an athlete. I think there's a grittiness. I think there's a response that you learn. And I think there's a problem solving that comes with it. And I think Clay playing 3 sports for 3 different types of coaches, it's what it's like to be in the workplace every day. You work with a lot of different people, and they all require a different response. So very thankful for the people that I worked with at Clay and beyond.
Basketball, track and field, and your third sport was?
Golf.
Golf, that's right. So to do 3 different sports in high school, what was the dedication like for you?
It's just time management, and I think dedicated to being a part of 3 different types of teams. Golf is very much individual, but at the end of the day, your team score is important. So supporting your teammates through their ups and downs. Basketball, you need all 15 people to be working together at the same time, and then track and field is, again, very much individual, but you could be part of a relay. So learning to balance those relationships and what each teammate needed from you, I think, has really paid dividends as an adult, where, again, you get to work with a number of different teams, whether it's on the floor or in the office space.
What have you relied upon? Like, okay, these are the foundational pillars of what a Kate Achter coach team is going to be about.
I think I've relied on, I know what it takes to win. And whether that's winning on the golf course or winning, individually in track and field or as a basketball team, winners surround themselves with winners. And I think there is a certain grittiness you have to have when you keep taking over programs that need to be rebuilt. But at the end of the day, if you can find winners to join you, it just takes one.
What would you say to any current Toledo area athletes who might be on BCSN for the first time when they're young, to what they can achieve, because you're a living example?
I think we live in the era of all the highlights and social media, where everything is perceived to be awesome all the time. Embrace the failures, embrace the downtime, embrace the time where you just get to be in the gym or the field or the course by yourself, because that's where you're really going to learn a lot about yourself. It's easy when everyone's telling you you're great, but what happens when people aren't following that up, or you've had a bad day? What's your response? And there's a lot of opportunity to be had on the women's side of things in terms of scholarships and opportunities. So if you can build that resiliency on your own, the world is yours.
Kate was a 3-time League Player of the Year while at Clay, made first-team All-State as a senior at Bowling Green, went to 3 NCAA tournaments, and was a MAC tournament MVP. She is still top 5 all-time in Falcon history for points, assists, and free throws made. She played pro basketball in Greece and has since coached at Bowling Green, Xavier, St. Bonaventure, Loyola Chicago, and her current stop, Detroit Mercy.